This is the Skoda Kylaq. It is the 6th car in the segment, and it is the only car in the segment with just one single engine option, because out of those 6 cars, 4 of them are available with the diesel engine. The Koreans and the Indians are available with the diesel engine because the Venue, Sonnet, 3XO and Nexon get the option of a diesel engine. Meanwhile, 2 cars in the segment actually get the option of a CNG, which is the Nexon as well as the Brezza. So just a single engine option here, which might be a disadvantage. However, before we start, let me show you this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses. This is the Involved Elements Aqua. It actually has a very fresh water mountain smell. Yeah, fresh mountain water. Oh my god, it smells super duper awesome. It is super easy to use. It lasts long. It has got something known as dry fresh technology. You just have to spray it twice and it instantly freshes your mood and refreshes the ambience inside the car. Now straight away coming to the Kylaq, this is the key of the vehicle. It's a flip key. It's the same key as the Kylaq. Unlock the car, lock the car, and this is to open the boot of the vehicle. In fact, a lot of the features are shared with other Skoda cars, specifically the Kylaq, so you can call it the mini Chintu Mintu version of the Kylaq. It weighs 38 kgs less than the Kylaq and comes with the same engine as the Kylaq, which is a 1 liter 3-cylinder petrol engine which has some vibrations. You can feel the vibration. There is no insulation here. That is where the chassis number has been written. Washer fluid goes in right there, and it actually feels quite heavy, closes with quite the bang. They have also written the chassis number right there. Skoda has big ambitions with this car. They're expecting to cross 1 lakh annual sales with this car. Currently, they're selling around 57,000 units, which means this car's sales target around 3,000 to 4,000 units a month, which is very easy because this car is very impressive, but it's obviously going to cannibalize the Kylaq, the car it is actually based on. You get the new Skoda design language. You get this gloss finish on the grille. The bumper has not been painted. Nice cost cutting, but doesn't look like cost cutting at all. You get this sort of a skid plate treatment here. And this is the DRL, which actually converts into the indicator split headlight setup. Skoda crystal lighting, it says. So that is the projector setup. You know, Skoda's obsession with crystal. That's the reason the name Kylaq is there, because Kylaq actually means crystal in Sanskrit. However, this car actually pays tribute to Mount Kailash, and there is the towing hook right there. So the design is actually very nice, but the biggest USP of this car is the pricing. Prices start at rupees 7.89 lakhs for the base variant, which is ex-showroom, going to 9.21 lakhs on road Mumbai for the base variant. So the top end variant should easily cross rupees 16 lakhs, which is still amazing value for money. So it's obviously based on the Kylaq MQB A0 Iron platform, but it has been shortened by 230 mm. However, the wheelbase has only shortened by 85 mm. So this is 3995 mm, which is almost 4 meters in terms of length. The wheelbase is almost 2.6 meters, and it looks amazing. I love the design of this car. It's running on 17-inch wheels, which is awesome, obviously for the higher variant. 205/55 17 is the size of the tires. Nice alloy wheel design with this body cladding running throughout with some treatment here, which is quite cool. And this does not get the dual tone treatment. You get a rain sensor there. This is the roof rail, which is not functional. They say clearly, caution, do not apply load. So this is fake. You get a shark fin antenna. Yeah, suspension has been softened. So there you can see it's easy to move it. You know why they have softened the suspension? Purely because they can. Since the length of the car has been reduced, they're able to stiffen the body, which means they can soften the suspension, which means the ride quality of this car is amazing. The handling, being a Skoda, is obviously awesome as well. You get these chrome door handles, but the big thing is you get request sensor on both the sides, which is amazing. Fuel goes in right here. Just a petrol engine option, which is a bit of a hindrance for Skoda to sell more cars. It says Skoda crystal lighting here, and obviously it does not get the connected light treatment because Skoda is like, we are not going to copy everybody else. Has the Skoda badging here. Nice treatment right there. There is the reverse parking camera. Again, the bumper has not been painted. You get 2 sensors for the rear parking sensor, so you can call it cost cutting right there. It says Kylaq. This is a reflector. Where is the exhaust? Actually, there it is. Yeah, that is the towing hook of the vehicle. Why does it have 2 to towing? No, there is no towing hook at the rear. It is actually hidden right below. Full LED lights. You get a high mounted stop lamp, sort of a rear spoiler, and let's open the boot up. You get a rear wiper washer as well. The boot is again very big, but the loading lip is a bit on the higher side. I actually sat in the boot, that's the reason it is a bit dirty right now. This is 446 liters, which is impressive. However, with this parcel shelf, it is around 360 liters, which ain't bad. 3 kg hook here, 3 kg hook right there. There's a light placement here. That is obviously the warning triangle, and below here you get the spare wheel, which is obviously not full size. In fact, it does not even get an alloy. 195/65 15 is the size of the tire. There is jack. Okay, this is actually 60/40 split. which means this is quite a practical car. The stance looks lovely. Doesn't it look like the Audi Q2 from here? Yeah, it does. You can call it the spiritual replacement of the Volkswagen Polo. Request sensor here. Amazing. Now, space at the rear isn't bad at all. Obviously, it's not as much as the Kylaq because the wheelbase has been shortened. However, it is actually good enough because there's decent amount of space. Firstly, you sit up a bit high, yet headroom seems to be just about adequate for someone as tall as me. I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall. What are you doing? Just shut up. Okay, just get out of the car. You're not allowed here. Oh my god, the door is shut with a proper third. You get 3 adjustable headrests. Center passenger gets a head. You get a center armrest as well, which is amazing, with twin cup holders, ISOFIX child seat mounts. Seats are amazing, yeah. And then you can obviously recline this in 60/40 format to increase the boot carrying capacity if you want. I love the treatment of the seat. It's actually very comfortable. You get a smartphone pocket here, magazine holder scooped out. This is also almost flat, 2 USB-C charging sockets, rear AC vents. So space at the rear is actually good by sub 4 meter standards. No height adjustable seat belts, 6 airbags, handle to hold on to, a hook, and the dashboard is very similar to the Kylaq, of course, because a lot of part sharing has happened. Look at the treatment here, which is quite nice. Is it a one touch up and down? No, it is not a one touch up down. However, you get illumination on the power window controls. Door pockets are actually massive. Nice chrome treatment. So yeah, getting in and out is not difficult at all. And then it shuts with a proper third. So yeah, that is very impressive. The ground clearance is 189 mm, which again is awesome. Skoda has really thought a lot when designing this car, and they've also given it a segment first feature, which is power adjust for the passenger as well. Yeah, electric adjust, which is 6-way, which is not needed. Remove this and give us a 360-degree parking camera, because that will obviously be more useful to us. It says Skoda right here. In fact, this treatment is also quite nice. So it has this funky rugged treatment to it, but lot of hard plastics here. There's a recess, so you can put something there, but obviously when you accelerate, that is going to fall out. And the glove box actually has this sort of a tray inside, which is quite cool. I think that is a holder for few things, maybe pen or something. Glove box isn't very big, but at least it has some usable bits, and it does not get the cooling function either. No, it does get the cooling function. Yeah, Skoda thinks a lot about these small things, which actually makes Skoda cars amazing. And this is how you turn off the AC vent completely. Sort of piano black finishing here. Hard plastics in plenty, but considering the price of the car and the segment of this car, it is very much forgivable. And then you can turn off the passenger airbag from here. Now the door shuts with a proper third. They should actually come up with something known as the Kylaq RS with a 1.5 liter turbocharged petrol engine with 150 horsepower, 250 Newton meters of torque. That would be amazing. A hot hatch to take on the Venue N line. I'm just waiting for it. I don't think Skoda is going to launch it, but then we can obviously have hopes. Again, you get 6-way power just here. Tire pressure recommendation is telling me here, actually I don't know what this is, and you get a proper dead pedal. This is obviously the manual. These are the controls for the headlights, automatic headlights. Obviously this is for the headlight leveler. Again, door pockets are big at the front. I love this color treatment, which is quite cool. And power windows get the illumination. This is obviously for the adjustment of the outside rear view mirrors. This chrome actually looks quite nice. The whole treatment here is very impressive. In fact, this car has also got ambient lighting. This is the engine start stop button, which I think is not in sight, and it gets one touch up and down power window. Only for the driver's side, this should be offered on all the doors because the Polo offered it long back. I love the fact it has got electric adjust, but I'm looking for the 360-degree parking camera. I'm such a greedy person, and don't tell me only. Anyways, let me put this awesome tag from Involve Your Senses right here, because once I spray this car perfume just twice like this, it brings instant freshness in the car. It's an amazing car perfume. It's just amazing. In other words, I would just call it simply lovely. This actually has this rugged treatment, sort of a, I don't know what do we call it, but yeah, it prevents things from sliding fast. 2.5 cup holders. There's some storage space here, there's some storage space here. Actually, this is to keep the key of the vehicle, which is right now lying in my pocket. So I'm just going to slot it right here. This thing slides ahead and behind. You've got some storage space here, a proper handbrake right there, a wireless charging pad, 12-volt charging socket, 2 USB-C charging sockets, and the manual gearbox is so nice to hold. The steering wheel is adjustable both for reach as well as rake, and I really like the dashboard. It is so amazingly done. I love it. This is obviously auto dimming. You've got some lights here on the top. There is no mirror here, but there is sort of a tag right here, and this obviously does not extend. For me to expect this to extend is also very bad, because obviously at this price Skoda is offering us a lot. There is a mirror here. I don't know why the driver does not get a mirror. Driver does not get a handle to hold on to. Everybody else gets a handle to hold on to. And let's open the sunroof. Single pane sunroof, so it's not very big as such. It gets anti-pinch. Okay, I'm taking this risk to test it right now. There it is. Oh my god, I was so tense whether it would work or not. So yeah, sunroof has been given, which is good. So what is the reason to buy a Kylaq now? Because if this car is getting all the features, why should I get the Kylaq? There is a tweeter there, speaker placement here, which actually brings me to these awesome controls on the steering wheel. I love this nerd finishing here, and the proper buttons as well. The horn is a bit meek, does not say anything here. The Skoda logo. In fact, these are the buttons to go through this particular screen. It's an 8-inch screen. It says the engine is running, the door was open, so it was showing me that as well. And now I'm going to browse through this to show you a lot of stuff. If you notice, the tachometer is there on the top, and you can go through a lot of information. This is the speedometer, this is the tachometer version, and it revs till almost 4000 RPM. I don't understand why we have this on the side. It should have been probably a 10-inch instrument cluster. That would have been awesome. Here you have buttons for the audio system as well as for voice commands. And this is a 10-inch screen, which is in safe mode, because Skoda's priority towards safety is just way too much. I'm just going to try random codes right now to see if I can unlock it. It says wrong code. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. No, it's not going to work. Will reverse parking camera work? No, it does not work. So yeah, this safe mode is kind of playing with my mind right now. What code could we try? Should we try 9999? Will it unlock? No. Now the system has been locked for 60 freaking minutes. So Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity is obviously there, both of which actually work wirelessly here. AC vents here. In fact, this is for the seat ventilation, this is for the stop-start system, and this is to lock and unlock the vehicle. This is for the hazard, and this is for the climate control air conditioning system, which has something known as air care as well, which is actually a good thing because everybody's offering air purifier these days. Although Hyundai Kia might just remove it because the demand is no longer there for air purifier, but it's just a nice feature to have. Skoda has actually updated the OS to make it a slicker system to use, which I cannot verify right now because it's not working. However, you've also got light placement here in the center. This feels slightly flimsy, but the overall quality of this car is quite amazing, and obviously I think it's going to fare amazingly well in terms of safety rating. The return of the car, it gives me all the information, the basically summary of the drive. When I turn it on, does it do a full swipe up? Not really. It says the engine is running. I can see that. Let's rev it again. Yeah, the engine seems refined. However, it gets rear drums, no rear discs here. So the Skoda Kylaq is hugely impressive. This car is definitely going to put the sales chart on fire, but Skoda should definitely consider bringing in a CNG version as well. If you like this video, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out this awesome car perfume from Involve Your Senses. This is the Involve Elements Aqua, and there is no rain sensor there. Is there a rain sensor? Is there not? It seems like a rain sensor. However, the stock here does not say auto, so I'll have to wait for the range to figure that out. And on that disappointment, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. How did the car turn its direction? I have no clue at all. Bye.